It's okay. Take it easy. You're in hospital.
What happened? How did I get here?
In an ambulance yesterday. Don't you remember?
Where's my husband, Marlon?
He stayed until you were stable and then he had to go. Try not to worry. You're over the worst.
Oh, how could I be so stupid?
Blaming yourself isn't going to help, is it? Just try and relax. I'll get you something for that headache.
Oi, get off there for the girls.
Do you want all them for, any Rory? Fill your face with free toffees all day.
Because this is what workmates do.
Robert never buys me cookies. Gave me a ginger biscuit once, but they're all soggy. Fell in my tea when I dunked it.
Oh, well, yeah. Just don't tell Bob.
I'll save it for me break.
Hiya. Sam told me about Sean. It seems like it's going to be tough.
Well, thanks to mate.
When can you have visitors? I'd really like to see him.
Yeah, we'll pass your message on. Thanks for asking, babe. Snap out of it, man. Last thing he needs is you moping around.
Kerry's right, Dan. Listen, Ali didn't mean to take it out on you. She just can't bear to be away from him, you know?
She's right, though, isn't she? It is my fault. Forget the coffee. I need to get off to work.
Oh, Dan, man.
Hey, you. Oh. Hope you were a good girl last night.
Oh, better than that. She's been a star. How's Laurel? Head banging, I hope.
Is she coming home?
Maybe later. I'm so proud of you. And doctors thought you were a proper little hero calling the ambulance, you know.
Will they give me another sticker?
A sticker? I don't know, maybe.
Because when I drank Laurel's nasty juice, the doctor gave me a sticker.
What's that you said, love?
Bernice took us in the car. Laurel told me not to tell you in case you got cross.
Did she know? Come on.
Right.
Since when did we start eating rabbit food?
Well, since we started looking after you. I made it myself, got all the nutrients you need.
You'll make someone a lovely wife one day.
Well, I can think of worse things than being a family.
Something I should know?
Definitely not.
Glad to hear it. You need to enjoy life first. Responsibility's not all it's cracked up to be. I recommend one of Bob's fry-ups.
Oh, I'm already ahead of you. I thought we were going to keep this a secret.
I know, I'm sorry. But he's going to find out sooner or later.
Yeah, and hate me when he does.
All right, well, then that's his problem. You know, the more I think about it, the more excited I am. Why hide it?
We've been through this. Until I'm 12 weeks, there's always a risk.
Well, all the more reason for you to look after yourself. I mean, you've not even registered with a midwife.
And I will, OK? Just give me a chance.
Hydration's a lot better now. I'd finish the saline and run another set of bloods.
I just want to go home. Did you call my husband?
No answer. We'll keep trying.
There are ways we can help if your drinking's becoming a problem.
Why would you think that?
Your stepdaughter attended A&E a few weeks ago, and according to this, she'd consumed alcohol.
Yeah, but that was an accident.
I'll check up on you later. We can talk more then.
Thought I'd call in. See how you're feeling. You're looking a lot better than I expected.
Well, if it's any consolation, I feel terrible. I'm so sorry I've let everyone down, haven't I?
This was never going to be easy. But you're not on your own.
Where's Marlon then?
Oh, I'd have thought you'd be at the hospital with Laurel by now. From what I've heard, she'd be waking up to the mother of all hangovers.
Maybe you should go and give her a lift. Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Only then you were taking April. Ring any bells?
That was just a precaution. You know what kids are like. They see a drink and they pick it up.
Don't you think you should have told me?
What? Like you should have told me how much Laurel's been drinking lately. I mean, to think I let Gabby stay with you. If you ask me, it's Laura you should be talking to, not me.
After the way you've tried down, you think I'm going to stump up more cash, do you? Dream on.
So you're going to stop me seeing Sean, what, to prove some kind of point? Cat don't fight his own battles.
Ah, I see. So I'm good enough to work my backside off to earn extra cash, but when it comes to having my own opinion, have you got any idea how gutted Dan actually is about this?
All I care about is Sean. So you're going to help or not?
Well, it depends. Are you going to apologise to Dan or not?
Do you know what? Keep your money. I don't need it.
If it's a problem, I don't want to know about it. I've got enough going on with this thing playing up.
Belle's finished in the stockroom. You won't recognise it. It's never been so organised.
Great. Well, why don't you find her something else to do? I promised Jay I'd get this spreadsheet done, but now nothing is adding up. God, he's going to wind me up so badly.
Well, not if I can help. Anything to get me out of that stockroom.
Oh, no offence, Belle, but this is seriously complicated.
Oh, well, she got top marks for computer studies.
Hey, Mum, I can speak for myself. Sorry, she gets carried away sometimes. But what have you got to lose? If I make it worse, then you can just blame it on me.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's as good as new, but at least the smell's starting to fade. There's nothing worse. Oh, Laurel phoned. She says your mobile's off. She wants picking up.
And did they give her a sticker for being a brave girl? Did they? Like April, when she ended up in A&E. You knew as well. I don't believe... Didn't it cross anybody's mind to tell me?
Of course it did. But Laurel swore to me
Oh, Laurel would never lie, would she?
What if I had told you? What would you have done? I mean, for all I knew, it could have been the end of your marriage.
How can you even try and begin to justify this with social services knocking on the door any minute?
I'm not trying to justify anything. But have you ever stopped to think why Laurel is in this mess? For months now, all she's done is try and support you and this family. And what have you given her in return?
Oh, this is my fault now. I drove Laurel to drink.
Maybe it is. Taking her love for granted. Grieving over another woman. Putting little April in front of everything and everybody.
Putting it... She'd lost her mother. She is my daughter.
And Laurel is your wife. Something you seem to have forgotten lately.
How did you do that? On second thoughts, don't tell me. You have saved me a load of grief.
I told you she had hidden talents.
Oh, I won't go that far. It's dead easy.
Wrong answer. The secret is to make people think you're indispensable.
Well, in that case, it was really difficult.
Okay, then. Well, let's make sure it wasn't just a one-off then, shall we? While Rakesh drags me along to some boring networking lunch.
This is the part where you ask for a bonus.
Oi! Whose side are you on? Ignore him. But if you do a good job, then who knows? You just need to cross-reference the figures with the payroll.
Oh, are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, there's personal information on there, and...
Oh, I think we can trust Belle, don't you? She's proving to be a hidden gem.
Is there a change of clothes in there for me?
Yeah. But if the doctor thinks you should stay in, maybe you should.
Oh, what, and lie here and have the doctors look down their noses at me? I know what they're thinking, Dad. They're wrong.
You gave us all a shock, I can tell you.
Do you think I don't know that? How's April and Arthur?
Well, they're at school. We thought it best to carry on as normal. Look, don't you remember anything about what happened?
Son, I was just so angry with Jimmy.
You just couldn't help yourself.
No, it was the first drink I'd had in weeks. It just hit me hard, that's all.
You don't think you might have a problem?
Oh, you sound as bad as the doctor. I just want to get home. I want to sort this out with Marlon. It's obvious he's angry with me.
Well, that might not be as easy as you think. He knows about April going to A&E.
You just tell him that I love him, and I'll be there as soon as I can.
How is he?
Still won't talk to anyone.
That's a shock. He's got a lot to get his head around, you know?
Being in the hospital all by himself.
So go, babes. I mean it, whatever it takes.
I can't afford it, can I? I ain't having to rely on Kerry for money.
Yeah, I know it's not ideal.
What's it got to do with her anyway? Just want to be with my son. Is that too much to ask?
No, of course it's not. Listen, I'll talk to Bob, see if I can get a sub or something, yeah?
No. I can't keep relying on other people. We've got to sort this out ourselves. No more travelling. No more running ourselves ragged. There's only one thing for it. We'll have to move closer to Sean.
Your marriage is your business. But when I hear that April went to hospital...
Maybe now's not the best time, Bob.
When is the right time, eh? I mean, I'm a granddad. Surely I've got a right to know what's happening.
You're right. This isn't the first time Laurel's got herself in a state. The truth is, she's been hiding a drink problem for months.
You're not serious?
I'm afraid it's true, Bob.
Oh, and you all knew? Oh, well, thanks for that, again. Yeah, I really appreciate being kept in the loop.
That's why we went away, to try and work things out. I mean, last night just proves she's worse than I thought.
And you left her in charge of the kids? What were you thinking?
Hang on. I'd say you were the last one to lecture me on being a responsible parent, wouldn't you? When was the last time you saw Carly?
Well, look. Falling out amongst ourselves is not going to help anyone.
Bob, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. I can't think straight anymore.
I understand, Marlon. But since Donna... Just let me know if I can help.
What are you going to do?
I wish I knew.
I take it the spreadsheet won. Don't worry, it was a bit of a long shot.
No, I inputted all the figures like you asked.
Oh, so what's with the face? Or is that you concentrating?
It was just a bit weird, that's all. When I went into the payroll system...
You realise how well paid the staff are? Yeah, well, try telling them that. The amount of grief I get, especially from Kerry.
I'm not on it.
Well, because you're on work experience, I didn't bother.
So I'm some sort of fiddle, is that it?
No. Look, it's just a bit complicated, that's all.
Complicated how? Either I work here or I don't.
Look, Belle, why don't you ask your mum? You know, maybe she could explain.
I know it's not ideal staying here.
Isn't Diane scared that I'm going to drink all her stock? I mean, I take it you've told her what happened.
She knows you're going through a difficult time, yeah. After last night, it's hard to keep it a secret.
I suppose it's all around the village by now. People jumping to conclusions.
You need to worry about getting better, not what people think. You can't go on pretending nothing is wrong.
Marlon, I tried to call you. Dad said I should give you a bit of time.
Ignoring this ain't gonna make it go away, is it?
I know I made a mistake, OK? Just give me a chance to explain, please.
Not here. We should talk at home.
just up and leave like that? There's Amelia to think about. We can't just take her out of school.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, we'll figure something out. We always do. Sean needs his family near him.
Yeah, and we will be.
But who's with him now? No one. I know you think I'm jumping in like I always do, but I've got to do something. I can't bear the thought of him going through this on his own. Please, babe. I need you to see that this is the only way.
Okay, well, guess we'll have to find a way to make it work somehow then.
I hadn't had a drink for weeks, like I promised.
And then the minute we get back, this happens. I really thought we were getting somewhere.
We are. I just messed up. Jimmy, he got me so wound
April.
up.
What about April when she was rushed to hospital?
Well, it wasn't like that. It was just a precaution.
Then how come you manipulated her into not telling me?
Yeah, I should have told you.
We just spent 3 weeks together talking about everything, being honest. Yeah, even then you didn't tell me.
I was scared I was going to lose you, and we'd had such a lovely time. I didn't want to risk anything.
And what about now? What if it was the other way round and I'd lied, covered things up, nearly choked on my own vomit? What would you do?
I've let you down.
No! No, what you've done is 1,000,000 times worse than that, Laurel. What you've done is annihilate any trust that was left between us.
Okay, tell me what I've got to do to make things...
That's just it, I don't know! Maybe this time there's no going back.
Ah, Riff!
Do you know how stupid that makes me feel? My own mum paying me to work.
I thought you worked for Jay.
Yeah, so did I, until I found out it was a charity case.
I was just trying to give your confidence a boost.
Like when Chaz paid Katie to give me some work at the stable. What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough? Is that it?
Of course you are. Dad's always going on about how you're brainiest dingle ever.
And look at how you sorted out them computers today. Priya was impressed, wasn't she? The way you're going, you'll soon be running the place.
You just don't get it, do you? For the first time in ages, I actually thought I was getting somewhere. That I could make something of my life, and now you've ruined it.
Dan, don't go.
Why? What have I done wrong this time?
Nothing. And don't let her tell you otherwise.
Maybe this isn't the right time, babe. We should speak to Amelia first.
Speak to Amelia about what?
We've decided to move closer to Sean.
Move? What would you want to do that for?
Why do you think? You know, it's not forever, just till he gets back on the mend. Because he needs all of us to be there for him.
What do you mean all? You mean me as well?
Well, you're his dad, aren't you? When it suits you.
Well, I'm mucking in, aren't I? Kenny's working a backside off bringing in extra cash. We've got jobs, we've got rent to pay. We can't just up sticks like that.
Not even for your own son. It just about sums you up, really, doesn't it? Because the best thing that ever happened to you becoming a part-time dad. And look at you, just get to swan around doing whatever you like. Well, I pick up the slack.
I'm warning you, you are this close to getting a slap.
It's just about your level, innit? You both deserve each other.
But I know you're upset, but you're not thinking this through. We don't know how long Sean's going to be in the hospital for. They might move him closer to home. What about Amelia? She's doing well at school, she's got mates.
Do you think I don't know that?
Then just stop and think about it for a second, instead of rattling on like you always do. Just let us talk to the hospital and weigh things up a bit.
It's your fault that he's in there in the first place. What, and you can't even put him first now? Sean deserves better.
Maybe we came back too early. Maybe we could take a few more days away and sort this out.
Well, so you could lie some more, pretend nothing's wrong.
I messed up.
We can't live in a bubble, Laurel. This is our life. Right here. You can't keep making excuses.
I'm not. No more lies, I swear. I know I've got a problem. I'm gonna get help.
Yeah, of course I do. For us, for our family. You're all that matters to me. I'll do whatever it takes, but please, don't give up on me. Because I don't know what I'd do without you.
You're my wife. How can I give up on you? I love you. But this is your last chance. It is. If you choose alcohol before your family again, you'll lose us forever.
The story of the inspirational women left behind during World War II is our brand new drama here on ITV. Home Fires starts Sunday night at 9. On the way next tonight, though, Erica has a bit of a bombshell in store for Nick in our first visit of the night to Coronation Street.